Hey guys, how is everybody? It's Todd. I'm gonna do a few random cars, my friends, from my collection. I'm gonna start out here with some delivery trucks. Actually, the first five or six are delivery trucks, and then we dive into the muscle cars. These are pretty cool. It doesn't say on the bottom on the base plate as to what year, what make these are. I'm not sure of the year on these. This is a pretty cool paint job though. You can see it says Hot Wheels sales and surface, but this is pretty sweet. They got the wheelie bar. Look at that, eh? Boy, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that, doing that down the road, doing a nice little wheelie. That'd be awesome. So again, pretty cool. They're pretty narrow though. They're not very wide at all. Now this one I like as well. This is purple, obviously, but now let me see. There we are. And amazingly enough, the green one, that one I just showed you, it does not open. So the next one does. Yeah. So pretty sweet. Again, you can see not very wide. These cars are not very wide at all. Or well, trucks or vans, I should say, but pretty sweet. It's got the wheelie bars on her. Yeah, I've had these since brand new. Blister pulled them, so yeah, pretty awesome. Now this next one here, the engine does open, or the hood, excuse me. Yeah, Jonathan's Toys and Collectibles. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. Now for like a canary yellow or whatever, again you can see the whole front end. Again, they're not very wide, my friends, but hey, I don't mind these at all. And yeah, you know what? I think I've got one, maybe two carded. I think I got one, and I only got these for three of these. So pretty sweet. Anyway, alrighty, guys, we're gonna move on. Now we're gonna kind of go to the other end of the spectrum. Oh, darn it! We're gonna go to the other. Sorry, I dropped the car here. We're gonna go to the other end of the spectrum here, and we're gonna show some big delivery vehicles here. Look at this. This takes up the whole screen. Again, these are pretty cool. Um, these are dairy deliveries. And it's funny because when I was in bed the other night, I was looking on the iPad and I had a news feed come in on these vehicles. And it was saying that the Hot Wheels had discontinued them, I think in 2000, I forget now the year, but it's been a handful of years or whatever. And they were saying a lot of the younger collectors don't like these. These are more synonymous with older collectors. And it was a pretty interesting article I come across in my news feed. I thought it was pretty. So they discontinued these now, and a lot of people. And the other thing they were saying is a lot of collectors were modifying them, wheel swaps and so forth and so on. But some people out there want to see them come back. There's others that a lot of the younger collectors that do not. They kind of associate these dairy deliveries with older collectors. So, as I was saying, I thought it was a pretty interesting article. We say the wheel there. Now that blue one there, it had the big fatties on it. Now look at this one. This one doesn't. Pretty interesting. Now these dairy delivery guys have been on camera before, but I just thought I'd throw them in there because I did come across an article last night, like I said, and pretty interesting. You know what? Personally, I would love to see these come back. Hopefully, maybe Hot Wheels, if they're out there listening, that'd be, I'd like to see these come back for sure. These are a heavy car. Again, this is an advertising vehicle as well. It's pretty cool though. Kind of, camouflage like a Holstein, so pretty interesting. Alrighty, guys. So we're gonna now enter into some muscle cars. There's a '74 Torino. This is one of my favorite ones here, my friends. I like this. Is just awesome. I got a bunch of these 70s, and again, Hot Wheels hit the ball right out of the park with these. I got a mainline. I got them some premium, some special, Torinos and so forth and so on. Some with real riders and Spectre Flame and everything like this. So this one here is pretty sweet. I like this. This one's got the louvers on the back, or in the back window, excuse me. And yeah, this would be awesome to go out for a spin in this today. It's hot here and that. This would be nice, go cruising. Got some Zeppelin on or whatever, and yeah, it'd be awesome. Here's another one here, my friends. This one, as you can see, does have the louvers. I should have showed it on the yellow one. Sorry. This is outstanding. Yep. So again, this is right up there in my books. Pretty cool car. This one again, as with the yellow one, this one you wouldn't want to. I don't think you'd want to go down the quarter mile with this thing here. If so, I hate to say, my money would be on this one or that yellow one I just showed. These cars are definitely set up for get up and go. Yep, so awesome. Again, Ford, I like those I love my Torinos, always have. And here's some Coronets, my friends. Pretty sweet. Yeah, these are 69s. Now I do have a bunch of these Coronets, my friends, but today I'm going to show two of my orange ones. Now the flames again. I hate to sound like a needle in the same groove, but the flames on this is pretty spectacular. Not right over the top. This to me is bright, and I don't mind this at all. Again, this is vintage Mopar. I love these old Coronets, my friends. They definitely do not, for a big car, I've always been of the opinion, whether it's got the flames or not, it looks like a big, bulky, a big, cumbersome type of car, but that's where you make the first mistake, because these were exceptionally fast. Again, I would put this for a big car. This is definitely a muscle car here, my friends. These Coronets are just beasts, and yeah, not the ones in the 70s, the 60s. In the 70s, I don't mind them. Obviously, a lot of them were used for police cars, and I think, and so forth. I just didn't like the ones in the 70s. But this one here, these ones from the 60s, absolutely. We'll have a look here. You can see there's the B in that there. Yeah, pretty sweet. Again, my friends, I'd love to go for a nice little jaunt in this. Be awesome. Yes, sir, Bob. Alrighty, my friends, here's a Redline Olds 442. This is a State Patrol one again. Now, this is a vintage Redline. Again, this one, nice shape, but it's back in 74, 75. So this is going to have some issues. I do have a few of these. This one here is the nicest. This one here is I can say mint when I'm speaking in terms of the other ones I have. Now, I only have two of these in red lines. The rest are in the black walls. Most of them are rough. These two are pretty nice shape. Again, I'm not going to touch it. This car is now, this one's retired from the force. It's no longer, it's no longer in service here. But I imagine in the day, you probably wouldn't want to see this thing roll right up behind you, and especially, if you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing. Because more than likely, you're probably not going to get away with that. Not going to get away from this one here. So, oh yeah. definitely. So again, this is an older one, and I've had that one there, guys. And the base plate on it is pretty mint. And here's an old. Now this is a black wall. Again, this is nice shape. Again, this one is retired as well. But you know, I like these. I just that one I just showed you I've had for a long time now. This one as well I've had this one probably 25, maybe even 30 years now. So these two here are the oldest. Oh, excuse me. These two are the oldest in this set list. But these two here I've done are part of my older part of the collection. These guys I've had, uh, like I said, 20, 25, 30 years. I'm pushing probably more around 25, 27 years or so. So, anyway, so I've got, like I say, I've got 5 or 6 of them, and I pick them up, in the flea markets and stuff like that. So, but they're getting a little harder to find. You don't find them as much as it did a few years ago. Here's a '65 Impala here, my friends. Yep. So I got a bunch of old 442s, but those highway ones I like. Like I said, I won't be restoring them. Now this is '65 here. I like the tint on the windows here. This color window. This is awesome. And pretty sweet. I'm sure you guys have seen these, that got these or not. This is pretty common, nothing rare or anything like that. But this '65, man, is pretty sweet. I love my Impalas. I like them since about 50, 57, 58, all the way right straight up in through, yeah, up into about 1970s is what I really enjoy of the Impalas. Uh, the ones in the 2000s and they don't really cut it for me. These are true Impalas, you know what I'm saying? So again, my own opinion, guys, but I think most of you guys would agree the old Impala, a lot of these old car names and that they should not be bringing them back because it's nah. It's just like a hockey team retiring a player's number. You know what I mean? I think some of these car number or these cars should just cease production or not use the name anymore. But again, you know what? That's my own opinion, my friends. So, oh, and I'd like to say happy July 4th to my fellow American viewers, and hopefully, hopefully you stay safe, be careful, and hope you have a good weekend for sure. Guys, I'm going to close out the video with a couple of 47 Chevy Fleetlines. This one here's got the flame. Now this is a little bit of an older variant. Let me have just a quick look here. Yeah, this one says 2003, so that's about right. This would be 2003, '04, maybe '05. Yeah, it's a little bit different, but don't get me wrong though. These big lead sleds here, these big Boulevard bruisers here, yeah, I absolutely just enjoy these old 47s. My dad's long gone now, but my dad had a 46 Ford, and that with the Tommy gun running board and stuff. I like these. I like this style of car, whether it's Chevy or Ford, you know what I mean? These big cruisers. Look at the visor here. These old cars, yeah, they're not built for speed, but they're definitely built for cruising in style, without a shadow of a doubt. Look at that big. Now that's a sexy rear end here, my friends. You know what I mean? Totally awesome. Righty, guys, we're gonna close out with the last one. Now, I do have a few of these. Again, this is another older variation. This is a '47 Chevy Fleetline as well. So I thought I'd be appropriate and close her out old school. But in hindsight, I probably should have closed out with the 442s. They are the oldest one, but oh well. Even though these are newer cars, this is still old school though, man. They don't make them like this here. They have, Yeah, they just don't do it anymore like this, my friends. That front, in real life, that front bumper and grill and that there, all the amount of steel in there today, you could probably make about 250 Toyotas or Nissans, you know what I mean? Just one of them fenders are probably as heavy as about 4 of them, you know, so, yeah. Definitely need about 2 hands to open the doors and that on this. These are big cars, but I like these. I always like the 48s as well. I do have a 48 Chevy as decked out as a police car, so it is pretty good, pretty cool. Alrighty, guys, I think that's been enough of me flapping off here at the gums, and like I said, I just want to wish you guys a happy July 4th. Be safe out there. Thanks for watching. Guys, like, comment, or subscribe. And I do appreciate you checking out my videos. Also, for some of my newer subscribers and so forth and so on, look in my comments. Check out some of the other guys' channels. Nitro Speed is one. Ron's Muscle Cars is another one to check out. Gary's Diecast collection is another one. He's got some good videos. These guys all have good cars, cool cars, sweet rides. So check those other guys' channels out, my friend, and you won't be disappointed. So on that note, guys, take care, stay safe. We'll see you soon. Keep collecting, my friends.